verbal lovers. So today we're going to be working on extending the sit, the down. We're going to try to reduce the lure when getting the dog into the down position. And we're going to do a little bit of luring as well to try to get her into the posing position. We did that a little bit the other day, so we're going to try to build on top of that progress. So we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to try to make these videos a little bit shorter than they have been going, and I've been trying to focus on some key things that we're working on instead of being as wide-ranging. I'm still going to mix in all these different things, but I'm going to really focus on specific things for each session. Good girl. Good girl. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So you can see there, she did very good. I didn't have to do the lure as much. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So there I gave her a lot because I barely had to move downwards at all in order to get her into the down position. And if you want to see context on like, obviously it didn't start out this way. It took a little bit of time for her to get used to it. So if you want to go back and look through any of the other videos to see how I've faded the lure over time. Rump? No. So there I asked her a rump and she went right into the down position. And I did not ask her for the down position. And so that's why I gave her that no reward marker. She has to listen to me, not just do something mindlessly. Rump? Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So she did get up there a little bit prematurely, but at the same time, I really want to reward her for going into the down position quickly. Good girl. Okay. Oh, I think my other dog might want to join us. I think you can hear the clicker. Rump. Good girl. Okay. So there, I'm just going to release her right away. I don't want to only focus on doing one command. Good girl. Okay. All right, my other dog is whining. He wants to join us, so we'll let him come and play. Come on, boy. I think it'll add good distraction. So one thing you want to do after you've trained your command for a while is you want to add distractions. Good boy. Okay. Well, good girl. Wait for eye contact. Okay. So I'll try to keep Bandit out of the way, but he's also a big dog. So I'm not going to be perfect with it. Rump. Rump. Good boy. Rump. Good girl. Okay. And Bandit is a little bit deaf. And so if I say okay, and he doesn't do what I ask him to do, that's probably why. That's why I'm trying to use more hand gestures with him. Good boy. Good. You can see she's waiting for the release word. This is awesome. Okay. He's like a little vampire. It's nippy. Okay, so I think we've done a decent amount with that down command, and I'm so happy how quickly she's learning it now. The first day we tried to do this, where I tried to fade the lure, it wasn't really working super great, to be honest. Like it took her, I had to very exaggerate the down like lure in order to get her into that position. But now she's doing it much better. I should have released her right there. I didn't. Once again, you don't have to be perfect. But I'll try to call it out when I make a mistake. Good girl. No. So she goes into the down position, and when I don't ask her to, just give that no reward marker, ignore her for a little bit. She's going to be confused why, but as long as you're consistent, they'll learn this. Well, gotta get Bandit out of the way. Good girl. Gosh darn it, she is just teeth as sharp as needles. Bandit, rump. Good boy. No, stay. Okay, now I'm trying to do the lure to get her inside the pretty position is what we call it. Rump. No. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So I'm trying to do a couple of things here. I'm not just trying to do plats over and over again. She's gotten that one pretty good. Hurry! Oh, good girl. So I'm going to try to increase the difficulty level a little bit here by requiring her not to jump, because I want her to sit back on her head like hind haunches. Rump. Rump. Good boy, stay. So I'm not using any command words because I don't want her to fail, and that's why I'm not using the no reward marker right now. Come on. Good girl. Look at that, there's blood coming out. Hit the same spot. So the secret with this, good girl, is I'm just putting my hand not too far above her head because I don't want her to jump. I want her to kind of like sit back on those hindquarters. Rump. So I'm going to try to put my hand a little bit behind her head so she can't jump towards it. Good girl. Hey. Good girl. So I'm just trying to get her into position. I'll work on adding like a release cue in a little bit. You can try to do that right away, but it's a little bit tricky to get it right. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Wow, she got me again. I have to wear like little Kevlar gloves or something with her. I'll try to think of a good way to try to not get bit, because I imagine this is something that I haven't gone through this in a long time because I haven't had a puppy in a long time. Come. No. Come here. Rump. Rump, bandit. Come on. Yeah, you old man. No, Rump. You're not going to get rewarded then. Good girl. This one is particularly tricky because she's going to do it so quickly. But once she gets used to it, good girl. No. I want you to jump. I want you to just lean back. Calm down. So maybe things are a little too high energy for her. Oh. Hey, pay attention. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Rump, bandit. No. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Bandit from the room because he is being a little bit too much of a distraction currently. Bandit. I need to calm her down for this command. Good. I'm going to try to get my hand behind her head quickly. Come on. Over here. No. I want you to jump. I want you to lean back. So I'm trying to capture the exact movement that I want her to do. Okay. So I'm kind of looming over her. I'm trying to get my hand, okay. Trying to get my hand behind her head almost. So that way it's more awkward for her to jump. And I'm kind of just throwing the turkey into her mouth. Good girl, okay. I'm trying to give that release cue right away, just so she gets used to it. Okay. And she is just nipping me all over. It'll be much easier once she gets a little bit older. I'll give you food after this, Bandy, don't worry. Okay. Hope she doesn't get a taste from my blood though. Now I'll try to get back to the down command. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. We'll mix it up a little bit. She has sit very good. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. I hear Bandit smelling outside the door. No. No. So there, she's just doing a bunch of different behaviors that she's done in the past. She's doing them rapidly. That's not what you really want. You don't just want your dog displaying random behaviors. And that's where the no reward marker is very useful. I can just, if she starts doing that, I'll just give the no reward marker, remove attention, remove a chance for a reward, and then give her another shot. Okay, good girl. Okay, good girl. So right now she has no idea why she's getting a reward for this. Okay. But just like with the down command the other day, if you do it enough and you're consistent about it, they start to pick up on it. Good girl. Okay. Mix in just a normal sit. And all of these are teaching your dog how to stay, which is the awesome thing. Rump. Okay. There's no more. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So you can see there, she got into the down position very easily, which is awesome. Okay. 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 And I'm just giving that release word immediately because I want to get her used to the release word, that she breaks position only when I give that release word, but she doesn't really know that position or how to stay there. So I'm just giving it immediately. Okay. So you can see she's getting her balance better. She's not jumping at me as much. And that's just because like slowly over time, I raise the grading criteria. I only reward her and click when she's kind of more haunched. She's not jumping at me. Okay. That was a little bit of a jump, but not too bad. We're only on day 2 on this one. Good girl. Okay. Rump. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So her positioning for the sit, she kind of kicked out her hindquarters. Over time, I'm not going to reward that as I raise the grading criteria once again. But because right now I'm mainly working on just her following my hand commands. Good girl. Okay. And maybe I'll give a little bit of extra reward when she actually sits into the correct position. All right, we're on the last few treats here, which is good because I'm running out of blood. No, I'm just joking. Rump. Good girl. Okay. Okay. And this is why targeting is so awesome. Touch. Okay. Because then you can manipulate them into these different positions a lot easier. You'll notice when I did the down luring. Do this one more time. Okay. And then what should we end on? Let's end on a down. I think she's doing really good at that, and I want to stress it. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Awesome. So to recap what we did today, we did a little bit of sit commands, a little bit of touch commands to kind of mix things in there, keep her not, a little bit on her toes. We have faded the lure for the down command, and I'm planning to do a whole, I have a command training playlist that I'm going to do that'll focus on individual bits of how to train sit, how to fade the lure, things like that. So it'll be much more rigorous and structured. For this with her, I'm mainly focusing on her development as a puppy. So you can see her over the days, weeks, and months, how she develops. So pay attention to the upcoming movies or the upcoming videos that'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. We'll start focusing on more specific things. And the last thing we did is we did a little bit more with the posing. And you can see how useful the targeting is in getting your dog into different positions. So please like and subscribe. We're trying to build a community here. Ask any questions if you guys have them. Give us any comments, and I'll see you next time.